Okay. It took me a day, but I finally realized when I got the sketchbook, it was indeed 2024. And I finished it January 1st, 2026. Yay! Which was one of my New Year's resolutions. So, yay me. Hi, if you're new here. Oh, hello. If you're new here, my name is Renika Shador, and I'm an artist. Today, we'll be going over a sketchbook tour. So I got this sketchbook to help me not fidget so much or look at my phone during important meetings or church sermons. So which is why you will see a lot of Christian related art. With that being said, I am a Christian that believes all marginalized groups should be treated with basic human rights and decency. I believe innocent people should not be separated from their families. I believe everyone is deserving of basic human rights and decency, and that people should have autonomy to their own bodies. Also, free Palestine, and I do not support AI art. If you do not hold the same beliefs than I do, then I'm sorry, not sorry. This channel is not for you. Anyway, let's get into the sketchbook tour. So this first look, can I speak? This first page is dedicated to my Bible study group. We played charades, and I'm pretty sure my team lost. Okay, so this is supposed to be like an evil queen vibes, and I would like to do a full body drawing of her one day because I still remember the dress and my fit. She looks pretty good considering the markers were not good quality. So I got this sketchbook during our Bible study retreat, and the name of my Bible study group is called J Gang, for Jesus Gang. So I created these little logo for us that definitely not going to use because just not going to use it. But look at the quality of that picture, man. I got some markers from Walmart, and not like the good like Posco or acrylic markers, just streaky, as you could see. Worse than Crayola. Anyway, this is supposed to be the king that goes with the red queen. And this reminded me, I do want to include more men or masculine presenting people in my artwork. I want to make sure that my artwork represents my community and the people who help, inspire me in some way and help keep me going. So yeah, I want to diversify my arts. Maybe I'll do a full body picture of him. Who knows? Stay tuned. Okay, so if you know me, then you know I love a good sun and moon, stars, dreamy sky look. I'm obsessed with it. The theme of my bedroom in my new place is that. And so this is supposed to be the original cover of this book. I can't remember why I didn't decide to go with it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But as you can see, the markers are very streaky. So I would say this sketchbook has more pencil drawings than any other sketchbook I've had. Because like I said, it's supposed to be doodles and stuff like that. And I'm glad it's mostly pencil sketches because it's helping me remember that if I say it's finished with just a piece of paper and a pencil, then it's finished. It doesn't have to be this full finished piece with color and everything. So I made this drawing while my friends went kayaking. I didn't go kayaking because you had to schedule it at a certain time. And at the time, I didn't have money. So I just stayed by the shore and drew a little, hoping that someone saw me, hoping to have my, oh, who, me? Yes, I am an artist. Like, I wanted people to talk to me, but I didn't want people to talk to me. Here is some shading practice that I did. And from afar, not gonna lie, looks pretty good to me. But up close is like, yeah, I could use some work. Definitely gotta work on my shading more. But probably need to do it with a regular number 2 pencil instead of mechanical. Here are some doodles I made. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember the mindset I had when I made this. I was just trying to put something in the sketchbook. Ta-da! An angel wing. Is it an angel wing or is it a bird wing? Ta-da! A bird wing. I mean, it could technically be the same. Ta-da! A wing. Aside from the streaky blue, that drawing looks pretty good. Also, if it sounds like I'm talking really fast, I probably am. I am so sorry. I recorded this video 10 p.m. and I was gonna record, the voiceover the next day at like 10 a.m. But I was like, you know what? Then it hit me. I could record this at 2 a.m. actually. So needless to say, it is very late and I'm tired. Anyway, my college club had a party where you could, like a fall party where you can paint paintings, and I was going to paint those Heaven's Gate on it. That turned it out trash. So there's no photo or video of it. But I do have video of this pumpkin painting right here of the moon phases, because I got to paint it, the moon. So the moon phases on the pumpkin aren't perfect because apparently painting on a pumpkin is harder than painting on a canvas. Huh? Who knew? Ooh, I haven't looked through this sketchbook in a really long time, so I'm really surprised by all the art is in here. This drawing is very, very pretty. I mean, the eyes are clearly way away from her head, but it's still really pretty. I love the colors and the details. I may recreate it one day so the eyes won't be so big, or maybe not. I may not redraw it because not every drawing has to be perfect or corrected. It can just be like me. I would say this drawing is a combination of things I was kind of obsessed with drawing at the time, which were pandas, or more so animals, and skulls, and the moon. I was really trying to perfect how I drew skulls. I feel like I say that weird. I'm from the south of the U.S., so if you hear my country twang, I do apologize. Here's one of the sketches I did for a breast cancer survivor painting, or breast cancer awareness painting, and I'll show the painting here. All right, here's the painting versus the sketch. I do realize that one of the gloves is turned the wrong way, but I didn't realize that until after painting it and adding Mod Podge on it. Anyway, it still looks pretty good, I would say. This is an inside joke between my Bible study. They were kayaking and they saw some geese, and they were just like trying to be like, to the geese, follow the geese, which kind of made them go off course. Okay, sometimes I'll use this sketchbook as, I say sometimes, but I'm pretty sure this is the only time. I use this sketchbook as a way to write down my inventory list for when I did markets. You know, just inventory of what I have, what really sold, to get a better idea. I think it was mostly my prints that sold. I have more, more profit, or like I get more attention for my prints than I do paintings at markets. This is a sketch of a painting I did for a friend. The painting, let me show it. So I think the painting is pretty. It's pretty okay, but you can clearly see there are some areas I should have redone, but I was just in such a rush to give it to my friend that I didn't refill in areas. Which reminds me, I am apologetic to all the friends who got art from me, because I gave art at the time when I was still a beginner. So I do apologize. Like, I'm at the point where I was like, I feel sad if people keep art from me, but I'm also appreciative if they don't keep art from me, because it was just like a bad time, in my opinion. Of like, the art was not good enough to give out, in my opinion. That was one of the better ones, but years before, it was a trip. Okay, I apologize for this tangents. I know I'm supposed to be mostly talking about the art in here, but I do not remember the story behind. Well, I guess I could just talk about it anyway. I think this is a pretty cute drawing that I would like to revisit one day. Maybe downsize the lips a little bit, because I think they're bigger than the glasses. So this sketch was for a Draw This in Your Style mutual of mine made, and I'll show like the full painting that I created for it. So yeah, this is the painting I created for that challenge. My mutual is by the name of Sydney White, or SNW in the PNW on Instagram. So I have made doodle pages dedicated to one color, yellow, blue, and pink. I'll see if I can find pictures, and I wanted to do one dedicated to red. I really like how this turned out. This was used with what's it called? Those wet markers, alcohol markers. There we go. And so that's why it looks like that. I definitely need to practice more with alcohol markers. If anybody could give me tips on using alcohol markers or just videos about drawing alcohol markers, I feel like I should know how to draw with them, but clearly not. Please feel free to share them. Okay, these hands are not the best, but they're still better than some of the hands I have drawn lately, I would say. They're not that terrible, actually. They're looking a little rough, but they're not that terrible. Ah, look at that. A Christmas fireplace. Oop, shaky camera. I moved my tripod, and this tripod is really on its last leg. So I was trying not to move it a little bit. Also, speaking of, that's why, like, if it seems like my sketchbook, it's off, you know, not like perfectly centered, I do apologize. Because I was trying to look up and down to correct, like, how it looks. But yeah, as you can see, my sketches here are pretty simple. Oh, this is supposed to be like the back view of the Red Queen I showed earlier. It was supposed to be a page dedicated to red all around her. Maybe I'll revisit it. Probably not. Okay, this is supposed to be for a challenge. This was supposed to be for a challenge of a YouTube video I later deleted. You know, the 1 minute, 10 minute, 30-second challenge. I want to get a tattoo of a semicolon with angel wings surrounded by it. And I decided to make a drawing based on that. So that's what that is. My 30-second sketch of it. Ooh, here are some affirmations. I made a video like a long time ago of talking about my mental health journey, I think, and I included affirmations at the end of it. You can read them here, or you can check out that video on my channel. So if you look on the right side, I made a commission note of a career counselor I was working with in college. I told him about my business, and he wanted to commission me for a piece for his mom. And I'll show, like, it was a recreation of a painting I already did. And I'll show the pictures here. This is a list of YouTube video ideas. This is back when I was trying to post once a week, which was very hard to do. I was trying to be organized and create a schedule for myself every week. I don't think I did every idea on this list, which is why, yeah, some things got deleted. So for one of my fashion classes, we had to design a bag. And we had to make a prototype of that bag in cardboard. I don't have a picture anymore of the cardboard version I have, but I do have like the basic design I created in Canva. Looking back at this particular drawing, I think I was inspired by that one guy from the show, Regular Show. I love that show. There was a period where I watched it nonstop. I'll show a picture of the character who I'm referencing. If I can speak. Maybe this is why I shouldn't record at 2 or 3 in the morning. Oh well, probably gonna happen again. A lovely little doodle that I meant to draw on one page, but accidentally drew at the back of the book. So this wall of words is a script I wrote for a TikTok video to promote my friend Maddie's Discord server. Maddie, aka Trail Canvas Art, aka Trail Canvas Museum, to find the Discord server on Instagram. But yeah, if you're looking for a Discord server to join, check out her page. But yeah, I just wrote this so I could quickly say everything I need to say in voiceover without messing up. Also, if you're new to this channel, then you should know I will mention my friend Maddie a lot. Some more church doodles. That shaded strawberry looks kind of nice, not gonna lie. Also, you notice a pattern in my drawings that I do draw a lot of masquerade mask now. Wow, I am just now noticing how many angel wings I drew in the sketchbook. Also, my church had like vase of flowers, a big, huge vase in front of his church. And that's what I drew. If I can find that photo for other people to reference, probably can't because I deleted it. I'll post it somewhere. a melting candle. Why was I about to say it looks kind of juicy? It looks not smelly, waxy. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but it looks pretty good. This is reminding me I do have a digital sketch in my Procreate library that I've completely abandoned. I knew it would take a lot of work, so that's why I completely abandoned it. I was just no longer interested anymore. This particular doodle here is inspired by Snapchat when I still had it on my phone. I don't know why, just seeing the Snapchat logo is just, no. Okay, so my friend Maddie, she also has a YouTube channel. She made a video where she participated in Inktober. She told me she was going to do it. I thought about doing Inktober, but I need to do something spontaneous when it comes to my art every day. I may do this ornament one. I may do something with that. I like how it turned out. But I just created 3 little doodles that I didn't end up posting. Maybe I'll participate in Inktober one day, but being tied to a prompt list is a lot. Wow, going from Inktober prompts to New Year's resolutions really shows the passage of time that has occurred through the sketchbook. So I did a video call with my friend on New Year's because she was alone to keep her company, and I was trying to finish out this small sketchbook. So that's why I made a list of New Year's resolutions, personal resolution, to fill the page, and also to have it written down somewhere in a place other than my phone. I was trying to quickly put something on each page. So this was just a quick sketch I didn't really pay attention to. This actually looks pretty good. Maybe I'll come back to it one day. I keep saying that, but more than likely not. I did draw this mask once for my costume design class. It was for a play. We had to create renderings for a play called Shock-Headed Peter. Can't have a sketchbook without a little alien drawing. Everyone say hi to Bartholomew, a name I struggle to pronounce. He's a little old. Cute guy, but a little old, as you can see by the beard. Oh, look at me trying to, you saw my face peeking in, trying to make sure it was the right angle. So here is a sketch I made for a vampire drawing. I drew a vampire in my other sketchbook and I was going to showcase it, but I was afraid of what people might say, so I tried to create a digital rendering to perfect it, and the digital rendering actually turned out pretty. So there's this like Visco, I think that's how you say it, where people post videos you can use for reference photos. At least that's what I use the site for. And there was this woman smiling with these colorful lights hanging around her, so I just decided to draw that. Ooh, so this is a drawing. I keep saying this, but I definitely want to come back to the orange that you see. It's supposed to be like fire, so I'm definitely gonna have to come back to it. I gotta remind myself of all the drawings I'm gonna come back to. Like this, I saw a template of different hairstyles this person had drawn on Pinterest, and I was just playing around with colors in the hair, but I really do like the black with the red highlights. Another Pinterest inspired drawing. We're almost to the end of the sketchbook. Also, I'm noticing these quick sketches I made in the span of one day to finish the sketchbook are pretty nice. I guess it goes to show sometimes you just need to create art without thinking about it too much. Like this drawing right here, we have a printed picture of a peach in my room. In the living room. No, in the dining room. And so I just decided to draw that. I was drawing things around me. Here's a moon and clouds with swirls that I plan to digitally render that. I took a picture, so I'm planning to digitally render that. Speaking of, for digital renderings, I draw the traditional and then do it that way just because it's hard to sketch digitally. For me, since I don't have a tablet, I just have Procreate on my phone. So that's how I draw things digitally. Here is me testing out markers. The maybes are for the ones that seem like they're not going out, but I can't get the full coverage that I want, clearly. Oh no, part of the page tore. It's okay. No one's gonna look at this anyway. Anyway, this is supposed to be like a sparkly eye with eyelashes. But right now it's looking more of like a spider masquerade mask, as I say. As I said before, I do love drawing masquerade mask. I wrote potential because I may come back to it of like draw this as like a deck of cards, something like that. Finally made it to the last page. I just drew little things that were around me. Finally, I can sleep now. No one told me to do a voice over this late, but I decided to do that anyway. It doesn't matter. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for listening to me ramble. Feel free to check out my other videos. As always, have a good morning, have a good day, have a good night. Bye.